this movie, Captain Black Falcon America in his Brave New World, that they aren't actually going to get. They dropped a new trailer out of nowhere, and with 3 months to go, we also learned that there is going to be reshoots, but we'll get to that after. You guys haven't seen this. I have seen this. I have watched it. This thing is, there are so many questions in this, and I will stop and ask those questions to go through. So here we go. Here we go.
You asked for me. Here I am.
You want to help me?
Is there anything you remember?
All right, first of all, this is actual footage from the movie. What's it? I don't like that direction. Jed, that cinematographer right there, does that bother you? Because it bothers me.
It was unsettling. We don't want full-on shots. Do it at an angle, like every other person. Over the shoulder. It's the tried and true method.
Yep.
But I do want to ask, did both of you guys see Falcon and the Winter Soldier? I'm pretty sure Drew did. But
no.
I watched reviews.
Okay, so I might be the only one who's seen Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Yeah. So for the people who don't know, do you guys know who that guy at the beginning was?
Yeah.
Do you know the story with him?
I know his real story.
He was the original black dude that was experimented on with the super soldier serum, the first Captain America.
No. He was Vietnam. So he was after Steve Rogers.
Oh, after. Okay. So
he was after Steve Rogers, experimented on during Vietnam, and kind of Black Ops version of Captain America, because the public didn't know who he was or what he was doing, which doesn't make sense to me. The whole point of Captain America is the name, the brand, and being for America. Black Ops version of him doesn't make sense to me. Mm-hmm. But his whole thing was Steve. It was racist that Steve took the title back when he came out of the ice, even though he'd never heard of Isaiah. The whole thing was, I was Captain America, and Steve Rogers took it back from me in 2012 when he woke up, but that was mine because I'm black. And everyone's response was, well, he had it before you, mate. His 1940s, that was him. And then you took it, which was fine. And then he woke up, had no idea who you were, and assumed it was still his title. But yeah, they made a whole argument about how Steve Rogers was racist for taking the Captain America title from Isaiah.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah.
It was very much deconstructing Captain America and being like, yeah, America's racist. Steve Rogers is racist. He's from the 40s. Of course he's racist.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, Thaddeus Ross.
Now, you notice, per the leaks, they didn't show everybody looking at their phones according to the leaks, which is how the thing happened. So I'll be curious to see if that's going to actually be there. So they cut that part out.
Now, there's been so many reshoots that who knows what's true.
Yeah.
Whatever this is, Cap.
He called him Cap. He called Sam Wilson Cap. They are working so hard to convince you that he's Captain America.
Do they not understand that this didn't even fly when the comic run happened?
No,
they don't give a shit about the comics.
Yeah.
We, as the black community, rejected this outright when they tried to make Sam Wilson one of the original black characters that Marvel has ever done into a derivative of a historically white character.
Mm-hmm.
We as the black community said no. Keep him as Falcon, because Falcon is his own unique character. Do they? Jesus Christ.
They don't get it. They don't care.
They don't get it. They don't get it. Black folks don't want a black Captain America. We never have. We never will. We want Falcon.
Yeah, this movie should just be Falcon. It would be infinitely better if they just called it the Falcon and he was just Falcon throughout the film.
Falcon. It would be cool. And we wouldn't have.
We've got a Hispanic Falcon in this movie instead.
Yeah.
A Mexican?
Joaquin, or whatever. I think his name is. I don't care.
We're not going to make it.
What do we know?
There were 5 shooters. This was a coordinated terrorist.
Okay, she was supposed to be the Israeli superhero.
Yeah.
But because of the situation in the Middle East, they bent the knee and said, oh, no, we can't do that.
So yeah, they cut out her superheroism. She's still in the
She's
film, but I don't think
just
she's
some-
going to put on her suit or anything.
She's
Why?
a rando agent. She's like some
Because
rando agent. now.
People apparently the people that they've catered to are very pro Palestine. The audience that Marvel's catered for years.
What's that? So,
Jews are
Ooh.
bad.
so because there is a war in real life between two countries that have been fighting for thousands of years, they're going to exclude this young lady from being the actual character.
Mhm. Oh, Jay Fraser's right. They're making her one of the Black Widows. That's right.
That's right. Yeah, they
From the
also-
Red Room, they changed
Are
that.
we still riding that train? Lord Jesus.
Mhm.
Okay, go on.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
I'm
Captain,
done.
sir.
I was a wartime general. Now I'm a wartime president.
Your inner circle's been compromised. Let me fix it.
This trailer with the split screen shit going on, it's not working. Is it working for you guys?
Didn't Ang Lee try this 20 years ago with the Hulk first 2003 movie with the split screens and try to
Oh
make it
yeah,
like a
with
comic
the
book?
comic book, yeah, he did. And it was cheesy as hell in that. But this film's trying. That film was trying to be cheesy though. Like there was camp to that film. This one doesn't even have that benefit.
They're
It's
trying to be serious. So serious.
And they're not
Ugh.
doing a good job. But like you were saying, Adam, a lot of the cinematography in this trailer is really bad. A very good sign that you're a wannabe artistic director or a cinematographer is when you have someone talking and there's a bunch of stuff covering the view and you're seeing the character through like a little slit in something. We saw that with Isaiah earlier. This shot with the atmospheric lighting is kind of in the same vein. It's someone who thinks that they're an auteur filmmaker when they don't really understand it.
Watch yourself. You're not Steve Rogers.
You're right. I'm not.
Yeah, and you're not Captain America either. I think they believe that exchange looks good.
No.
All it does is remind everybody he's not Captain America. At least to like the real people.
And he doesn't have super soldier serum. He's just a regular ass dude.
Wait till I show you the poster. Wait till I show you the poster when we.
Oh,
when we
I've
get
seen the
done.
poster. It
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
make sense.
Yeah. All right, watch this, and I want your reactions to this.
Wait for it.
All right, is that possible physically? Is
Was that a
this-
sonic boom that traveled behind? Is that
I
what that's supposed to be?
No,
I don't know what I just saw.
he lands, and then the
Delivers a
force
terrible
of
line.
the force of his landing created a force
Sonic
wave,
boom.
sonic boom.
I-
That does that
Okay.
even by comic book standards, does that even work? It'd be
So
one
if
okay.
he was traveling at
If he-
supersonic speeds and
Yes.
he crashed into the ground, his body would be mush.
Yes.
Oh, it would work if he like buzzed the tower, so to speak.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I could buy it, but
His
do
body
the-
would still be mush because it's
it's a vibranium suit, Jed, given to him by the Wakandans.
So this is what I'm going to say. If you want to use comic book logic and say that the suit protected him from centrifugal force of thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds,
he took off his
Fine.
helmet. He took off his helmet before the boom hit.
Uh-oh.
that's a good point, Jed.
Throw that one out the window. That's
I'm
fine.
trying here. I like
Don't
if you
try.
use comic book logic and just say that is how the force the force of the impact works. Then the sonic boom came down behind them because that is how wind and wind resistance. Excuse me. That is how it works when you break the sound barrier. So if you want to, if you're using comic book magic logic, fine. But
But
Jed,
the
you just
helmet
destroyed it in front of me
came
when
off.
you say he took his helmet off. So I've got nothing.
Yeah, his head would just like crumple into his
Yeah,
chest.
like even by the logic I just put out there, his head would have exploded.
It would be that meme of the head that's kind of U-shaped and the go going "Ugh," where the eyes are over here and the indentation would be that meme. Yeah. Wait a minute.
So yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yep, there's Mexican Falcon.
We're on the brink of.
All right, so that's where the Celestial is.
Yeah,
This
that's
is-
from the Eternals, the
Yeah.
one that was inside of the
Oh,
Earth
Because
as
that's
an
the
egg.
Celestial right there. That's the
They're
Celestial.
finally addressing this.
Yep.
Yeah. They're saying if the rumors are true, the leaks are true, this is the source of adamantium.
I'm going to hurt myself publicly.
Now, if I know correctly from the comic books, adamantium is an alloy made from vibranium, correct?
No,
I don't know. No, it exists on its
okay.
own.
It's
I've
own-
heard of adamantium vibranium, so I thought,
Yeah, they're two different metals in the Marvel universe.
Okay.
Adamantium is completely man-made. Vibranium
Okay.
vibranium is supposed to be part of a meteorite slash with natural metals with the earth.
Yeah.
So that was the two things. Like they're like comparable to each other.
Yeah.
That's the idea. But
they
one's
have-
artificial, one's official.
And they have completely
natural.
different capabilities. Well, vibranium, as we know, you're able to work with it. It absorbs vibrations, so that's why it's strong. Adamantium is nigh indestructible.
Yeah, that's it.
And
You
that's
got
the
it.
thing. Yeah. That is such a
That's so bad.
Okay,
so
let
bad.
me. And Jed, you mentioned it about the cinematography about this thing. I still don't know what this movie is about. Let's just
Nobody
get that
does.
out there.
nobody.
And
It's about
secondly-
secrets, Dre. It's about secrets.
But
It's
secondly,
Hydra
the way this is
2.0.
framed, this is a versus frame that's used in
Mhm.
comics.
Oh
This-
yeah, he's a villain.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that they're going to make the president the bad guy and Captain Black Falcon the good guy.
Oh, you're gonna
and-
get that. The trailer will give you that right now. We're gonna get there.
Okay,
Yeah, it is that.
Trust anyone. Nothing about this feels right.
Captain America. You ever ask yourself who's playing who?
And that's Juan Carlo Esposito as Sidewinder. We've talked about that. He's part of that snake cabal thing. You know, Serpent
God, are
Society.
you kidding me?
Yeah, Serpent Society. Serpent Society. All right. That is so much wrong. Him throwing the shield like this.
How's he gonna go get it?
I mean,
But he has to use centrifugal force because he does not have super soldier serum. That's the
I
only
know.
way he can throw the thing.
Yeah, but the thing is, when Steve Rogers does that, he does it with rebounds and bounce offs, and it comes back to him because he calculates.
There's nothing to bounce back off of.
He's blowing up missiles.
We didn't keep going. It was bouncing between the missiles. I missed that.
Yeah. Oh, we can go back. Crap! It does that. All right, let's go back. Crap! All right, went too far. There we go.
Ask yourself who's playing who?
I'll slow it down. Let's slow it down. Playback speed. We'll slow it to half speed. And maybe give a good look at it. It bounced between exploding missiles.
That's happenstance. This is by happenstance. That's not by design. So it just so happened that the explosion was just enough to get the right angle to hit the next one to explode just enough to bounce in between.
Mm-hmm.
This is Acme Hour logic.
They're working overtime here. They're stretching credulity.
Jesus
Stretching
H.
Someone's been pulling the strings on everything.
I do have to say the new suit that they're showing in the trailer is better than the one he had in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The white one that we saw earlier, the
movie
darker
quality.
one.
It's movie
It-
quality.
Yeah. The white one's still terrible that we saw in this trailer, but the darker one that we just saw in that missile scene is better than the previous ones. And I do like that he's wearing a full helmet. I do think that makes sense.
When he's flying, yeah.
Yeah.
Rest. I don't want a variable out there that I can't control. Captain America caught without his.
Just pausing for transformative purposes. Caught.
Oh, but
Yeah,
that
let's
line.
go back to this line. Because it was a good place to stop. So listen for that line now,
A variable out there that I can't control.
and wait to what he's going to say. What he says is going to make you. Dre's going to have to like grip those arms of his chair tightly. I was looking for the word. Leave me alone.
Control. Captain America caught his wings.
Since
You
when
should say Captain America caught without a shield. That would at least make sense.
caught without his wings. Really?
What? They're really trying to sell this to me.
They
They're really
are.
trying to sell that this is Capitan America. He is not. And then you want to make a reference to his Falcon persona? What are we doing? And I love Giancarlo Esposito. Make no mistake.
Yeah.
I love that man. I love that man since Crooklyn back in the day. I love that movie.
We're not judging him. He's doing this shit for a paycheck.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
judging him.
I'm sure he's being handsomely compensated for his time.
I'm judging
What?
Harrison Ford for this paycheck, but not.
Oh.
Listen. If anything showed us the past couple of weeks, Harrison Ford will do anything for a paycheck. That man cares
Is he
only
in
about Harrison
debt?
Ford. No, he's just greedy. And
He's greedy. Is that why he did Indiana Jones, this
Mm.
movie, and the commercial?
This is how I rationalize Harrison Ford, and I'm able to keep watching the old stuff. Harrison Ford is an old curmudgeon who gets high and cares only about making money and padding his bank account. That's all he cares about at this point. He doesn't actually care about anything. And you see it when he talks about all this stuff. He's just there for the paycheck. And while I hate it, I can also, I don't want to say respect it, maybe it's the wrong word, but I can live with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here to collect Disney's money. I'm definitely going to take the check.
Yeah, he'll take certain candidates' money at the last
Okay.
second just to
Mhm.
come out and say something. That is all you need to know, that he does. He's a goddamn merc, is what he is. Harrison Ford
Mhm.
is a mercenary. He will do anything for money, and I can understand that and accept it. Now, I don't watch any of his current shit, but I will be able to go back and watch his old shit, understanding that. And
Clear and
understanding that
present
he's-
danger.
and
Like
he's,
that.
oh yeah. That
Gonna
that's
get some
good.
Air Force One up in here.
I
Good
mean,
movie.
When he was actually a good president.
Yeah. Get off. I swear to God, if they have "Get Off My Plane" in this movie, because he's on Air Force One at one point in this, you see it. If he says
They've
"Get off
got
my
to.
plane,"
I
you
would
know
be shocked if they didn't.
they are cheesy enough to do that shit. You know they
yeah.
are.
Oh, yeah.
you know they are.
They're gonna do a lot of lines like that. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some fugitive in there.
You'd like to play dress up and blindly execute the state's orders.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
What if this is a trap?
You don't even know what this is.
Are you ready for it? Ready for Red Hulk? You ready for it? Here it comes. Oof. That's your word I can use.
I am so confused.
Yeah.
Is she turned on?
No.
Oh, yes, she is.
Wait, here comes the line. Here comes the line.
Since when were they red?
She's turned on. She's turned on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, are you ready for a snapshot?
Where the
Black
fuck
Falcon.
are they?
I
In the
don't know
rooms
what's
of the
going
White
on.
House. It's the rooms of the,
I think
the White House.
there's a place in DC that's right by the monument. It's the cherry blossoms. Yeah,
Mm.
Yeah. That fight's going to tear up that whole section of the Capitol.
No
White House
metaphors
and
there.
Mm.
Mhm.
All right, so are you ready for what this fight's going to look like? And I'm going to have a question for you in this moment. So I'm going to stop it when we get there. Here we go.
You want me? Coming!
Oh God, he did that. He did the Steve Rogers thing there. He did that.
Get me!
All right. That makes no sense to cut the car like that. Am I the only one that sees that?
Just jump over the car.
But at the same time, you would jump where the wing would slice in, not around the car.
Because he's already over the car already.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a useless. It's not like you're protecting anybody behind you by breaking apart. It is a completely worthless move to show off his wings can cut shit.
Jesus
And
Christ.
it's not
We
even
knew that
done
already.
well. Yeah. So Valentine's Day. So
Whoa.
what's happening? So here's what's happening on Valentine's Day. We're getting Black Falcon, Captain America in their not so brave new world, and you're getting Assassin's Creed Shadows. What
Ah,
a wonderful day!
It's gonna be a bad day. That's gonna
I
be
mean-
a rough day.
Jed, that's your Valentine's Day this year. Rachel's gonna get you a ticket at Brave New World and get you Assassin's Creed Shadows. Aren't you just so happy? That's your that's your Valentine's Day.
I might need to break up with her if she does
Yeah, I was
that.
gonna say, like, cancel the wedding. It's over.
I have questions.
Oh.
Very important questions.
Ask away, my friend. Ask
Okay,
away.
let's just get down to brass tacks. Why is he Red Hulk now?
According to the leaks,
Yes.
the leader, who is conspicuously absent
Yes.
from this, unless he's one of the voiceovers, has been treating him for blood pressure or something, some disease, and the medication is making him Red Hulk
Okay.
when his blood pressure gets too high.
Okay. Well, let me.
Finally paying off the leader after what, 16 years?
Yeah.
But see, oh my God, yo. Okay, so he becomes Red Hulk because he literally experiments on himself in his facility before they do Agent Smash. During that time period, he experimented with gamma radiation to counteract the Hulk because he was out of ideas, therefore making himself into the monster, but was able to manipulate levels of gamma radiation so we can still maintain who he was up here.
Mm-hmm.
What does any of that
Well,
got to do with Captain Black Falcon?
Well, here's the point too. The Hulk's not exactly public enemy number one in this scenario, so there's no reason.
Yeah.
None of that even fits.
He's
They
smart
can't even use that.
Hulk at this point. So
Yes, Professor Hulk. Yeah.
I'm so done with this.
where is Hulk? He should definitely be in this film.
Listen. We haven't heard
Hello?
from Mark Ruffalo. He is MIA by now. For all we know, he's in Canada, so that's where Hulk is right now.
You don't need Mark Ruffalo. You just need the Hulk.
What about She-Hulk? Where's she?
Oh man, they ran away
no,
from that real fast.
I love the reports from Tatiana that Ryan Reynolds cut her out of Deadpool.
I want that to be true.
I've heard that.
I want it to be true. All right, so before you ask another question, Jed, you've seen the poster.
I have seen the poster
that they released. Dre, have you seen this poster?
I've not seen the poster.
All right, we have talked about this. I have talked about this with Samuel the Infamous on Mellow Mondays, and we've mentioned even today, Sam Wilson has no superpowers.
Absolutely.
The whole point of Falcon and the Winter Soldier is he's black, so he doesn't need them.
Okay, but you got to face a Hulk, so you're going to need
and he has technology. He has tech.
Mm-hmm.
And now he has a Captain America shield. He has the vibranium shield. Sam Wilson is not equipped to go toe-to-toe with powerful supervillains.
Nope.
As Samuel said at one point, he would be paced on the ground.
100%.
Red Hulk does the full Loki, I'm your god thing and just splats.
That's it.
And so that ain't happening.
That is not going to happen.
He ain't surviving that, man.
This is what's going to happen. He's going to make contact with that shield. The sparks will fly. Then Sam Wilson is going to fly maybe 1,000 feet through the air and then hit a building.
Oh, he's laying
and
on the
turn
ground.
into pudding. That's about it. You need super soldier serum. And just for context, even within the MCU, in order to take on the Hulk, what did Iron Man use? The Hulk Buster suit.
Yeah.
Which is literally built and designed to take on the Hulk.
Yeah.
This is a black guy in an armored suit and a shield.
Barely armored suit. Suit.
Yeah, he's got exposed skin everywhere.
And I'm sorry, and also does not have the super soldier serum.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
I mean, he ain't Thor who could take that.
Yeah, who's a god.
I'm sure Dre's familiar with it, but I don't know if Adam is. This is actually supposed to be a reference to a Captain America.
I've seen that. Do you have it?
Yeah.
I didn't bookmark it.
I can try to find it, but
Yeah.
The thing about that one is Cap's clearly been injured. This is difficult for him. Sam's not acting like this is even breaking a sweat for him, but Cap in that one is fighting difficult.
Here's what they're showing: they do not understand the full rules of vibranium. Just because it absorbs vibration doesn't mean it's going to absorb the entire force of it. Because in the MCU when it was working, we've seen Steve use the shield as a, I guess, cushion when he busts through shit. But when he lands, you still see that he absorbed the force of the landing to some extent, that he's able to get up and shake it off.
And he rolls.
And he rolls. Exactly. So, I mean, oh, yeah, here it is. Yeah, Jade's got it. Here we go. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's clearly not easy for him.
And
Like, he
that's
is
Steve
struggling.
Rogers. That's Steve Rogers, the
With Super
original
Soldier Serum.
Super Soldier Serum. That is the correct one that makes him who he is. And that's still he's getting hurt, knocked into that wall.
Yes.
And Sam, he's not even next to a wall. If you
it looks like he's lying on the ground. You can see some grass in the bottom right hand corner.
Yeah,
but yeah, he's not even. He's just casual. Just hey, yeah, this is my shield, bro. Like
This
there's
is
not even
unbelievable.
strain on his face.
Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, check out my gaming channel at Renaissance Nerd Arcade, and follow me on X Twitter under @TheRedNerd. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.